Hello everybody, my name is Colleen McLaughlin. I'm a Professor Emerita at the University of Cambridge Faculty of Education, and I have worked with and in Kazakhstan for over 10 years now. What I would like to do in this short video is to explain to you the program we're working on at the moment called the NIS Share Program. I would like to explain to you what it's about and how we're working and what our plans are, and to look forward to including you in this program. So the program goes back to 2018 and even before that, when we began working with NIS first on action research, and then we were invited by the Center for Modernization in Astana City, by their education department, to work with the Astana City schools, the public schools, the ones that are across the city. And this program is different because it puts the two together. So what are we trying to do? Well, what we're trying to do is to adopt a strategic approach to using action research as a tool, as an instrument for examining learning, teaching, and school development. So we're trying to develop, through the use of action research, reflection about what is actually happening in the classroom. And we're not the only people who are trying to do this, but we find it a very effective way. We've learned a lot from research, our own research in Kazakhstan and the research internationally. We know that we need to make sure that the work is embedded in the school, that it will last, it will be sustainable. And we also know that it's best if people, teachers and schools work collaboratively together. So in particular, we're focusing on how teachers develop, and we're supporting teachers to develop their reflection, their knowledge, their skills. And we're trying to adopt a whole school approach. This is not a project that lasts 3 years and then finishes. So what we do is we create teams in schools, teams of about 5 people at every level of the school leadership, the coordinators in the middle management positions, teachers, and these are the people we work with to help them to work together to explore what teaching and learning is actually happening in the classroom. That's where the action research comes in. Now, action research is different from research. The best definition I know is no research without action and no action without research. So we're looking at what are we actually doing in the classroom? How can we improve that? And then we're providing evidence of whether we actually are improving things or not. So teachers are working together and so are schools. This is, of course, the mission of NIS. The NIS mission is to develop the best of practices and then share them and develop collaboratively the education system. And we hope we're contributing to that in a big way. So currently, how we do it is we have got groups of teachers, 10 from NIS schools and 10 from Astana City, the share schools we call them. And we have trained them now for a year. Next year, those schools are going to go and work with 2 other schools. They're going to support them in doing what we've been doing this year. In other words, looking at the classroom practice, working together to improve it, and trying to solve the problems in the school that stop people from working together effectively. So we've got 20 schools in the program this year that we're just ending. There will be 60 schools next year. Next year we will train another group of 20. So by the end of that year and in the following 2 years, we will have over 100 schools. So we're creating a network of people who will collaborate, share resources, and will develop their work through the use of action research. We're building a website that will help develop this, and of course we will work very closely with those who are already working in the rural schools. So I hope I've explained for you the way in which we work, the very basic way. We will continue to support the program and particularly to support the schools involved through resources, through videos, through mentoring sessions, and through training materials and training sessions. So I want to also thank everybody in our team. I'm not the only one who does this work. Here in the UK, we have Kate Evans, who's a very experienced director, head teacher. We have had Nazipa Ayubayeva, who has been very supportive both in NIS and in the share schools. In the Astana department, we also have Rosa, who is our link person. And in NIS, we also have Asem. So we also have Altangul, who supports our team in Kazakhstan and makes sure it all works smoothly. So you will be meeting members of that team, and I hope we will all work well together. I wish you very good work. I wish you strong work, and I wish you exciting work. To show you how exciting it can be, we're going to play you from one school how the teachers experienced the project this year and what impact it had. And you will see that the teachers found it very motivating and that it made a difference to the way they worked in the classroom.